Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's video, it is sponsored by luvmehair. I, for the first time, installed a 360 wig on myself. I've been dying to do like an updo, but usually like I always see girls do the 2 frontals and then they add hair to it. But luvmehair sent me this 360 wig that I was able to customize and do this little updo that I have on my head right here. I really love the versatility of this wig, so let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so we're going to be starting out with the ball cap method, and we all know in order to do a ball cap method, we got to make sure our edges are pushed back. And since this is a 360 wig, I'm also going to slick back the hairs on the back of my neck as well, just to try to prevent any breakage back there. And now I'm just going to move on to installing the cap, and this is actually my first time doing like a full-on bald cap, like whole head. So I'm just going to do like the normal in the front and then work my way in the back. If I want my ball caps to last, I like to use a combination of glue and got2b spray right after or right before you get to your hairline. Now this was definitely tough. I had to use like a 360 mirror type of situation to see the back. So I'm trying to put glue on the back as well to make sure that the cap stays down. Now I did get a little bit on my real hair, which is something that you don't want to do. You want to like kind of go a little bit below, but I was doing this on myself and it was a little bit difficult. So just keep that in mind. Then I'm just going to let the glue and got2b spray dry completely before I start cutting the cap off. I'm going to start with the front of my head by making a slit down the middle and then cutting off one side before going to the other. And one thing I like about the got2b spray, it's still like pliable until you get to the glue part. So I'm just going to keep peeling it up until I get to the part where the glue laid it down. Once I'm done with the front, I'm going to start working on cutting off the back. And as you can see, it's all about patience, working in sections and taking your time. And I did actually cut my ear by accident. So if you see it start bleeding, that's why I cut it by accident. So yeah, it can be a little dangerous situation doing this stuff by yourself, but just take your time and avoid any injuries like myself. Now I'm going to go ahead and start applying the foundation, and like I mentioned all the time, you want it to be the same color as your skin or a little bit darker. Never go lighter. Like you would think like your scalp is lighter than your real skin complexion, but don't do that. It's going to come off as ashy on camera or like in sunlight in general. Now you just want to remove any extra makeup that, you know, isn't on the cap because you don't want it to prevent your glue from sticking. Now since this is a 360 wig, the fit of the wig is essential because you want it to fit around the whole perimeter of your head. So as I put it on, I did like that luvmehair gave a little bit of extra room for me to customize it because it was too big. So what you're looking at right now is the back of the wig, like the nape where it would go on your neck. And basically I want to cut some of this material off to make it fit good. So I measured it on my head, and now you see me plucking out below where I want to cut off the lace, because if you don't do this, it's gonna leave like knots, and when you cut it off, it's not gonna look right. So you want to kind of bald out the underneath of where you're gonna cut, so that way you have room for clear and clean lace to be applied to your skin. Then I'm just going to use a sharp razor to go ahead and cut off the extra lace in the back of the wig. Alright, so here is how the wig is looking after I removed the combs as well as the elastic band, because it wasn't really needed for me, because I needed it to customize and fit my head properly. So yeah, so that's what it looks like. Now it's time to go ahead and start applying the wig to my head. Now I'm going to start applying the glue. I am going to be using 2 layers of glue. I'm going to do the front of my head first, and then we'll worry about the back next. I like to use Erica J's glue. It works really well. Basically, the first layer you wanted to put it on evenly, and then let it dry completely before doing the second layer of glue. Then you want to make sure that second layer is completely dry before putting the lace onto it. I'm actually going to put the elastic band on the front before moving on to the back, because I want to make sure the front is melted before I start adjusting the back of the wig. After about 10-15 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting off the front of the wig, cutting off the extra lace around my hairline, and I just use a sharp razor for that. I did the same process in the back of my head. I just used 2 layers of glue. I'm going to be taking some of my edges out in the front as well as the back and spraying it with some Got2b spray just to kind of secure the lace even more. Now that our wig is secured, it's time for the fun part, which is styling. I knew I wanted to do some type of updo, but I wasn't sure, so I just freestyled it. And first, before, we want to make sure that the base of our unit is flat. So I love to use a combination of the wax stick and Got2b spray and the hot comb to make sure that my style is super flat. And like I said, I'm just going to be creative with this updo. So if you guys want to, keep watching to see how I achieve it, then just go ahead and do so. I'm not going to do too much talking, just because it's kind of self-explanatory as I go. But just make sure that each section you work on is going to be super flat. You want to work in sections to make sure you're hot combing those roots and make it look nice and sleek. After I completed my style, I'm just going to go ahead and add some concealer to my parts a little bit and just clean it up, and that is the finished look. I absolutely love how this updo turned out. And when I tell you, not even just this updo, like this wig is so versatile. You can wear it down in a ponytail, however you would like. It's such a good quality wig to invest in, and I just love it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. I just want to thank you guys for watching my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know of what you think of this hairstyle or other hairstyles you would like to see from me. Lastly, but most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.